Hello and welcome to the Lesbian Lounge, a podcast for the girls who like girls. I'm your host and your resident lesbian big sister, Juliet Taylor, and I'm here to answer all of your guys' questions, give advice on your dilemmas, and of course, chat about your wildest lesbian dating stories. So grab a drink, get comfy, and welcome into the Lesbian Lounge. Happy Thursday, everybody! Whoop whoop! Is Thursday anybody else's favourite day of the week because you get a brand new episode of the Lesbian Lounge podcast? Because if it is, you're my favourite. I love you. How are we all doing? Let me know how life's been going. I feel like my life's pretty basic. Went back to work yesterday. Ugh. Even though I've been working over summer, I'm self-employed, you know what I mean? I'm always doing little bits of work, but main work, went back to it yesterday. To be fair, I actually kind of enjoyed it. And because I'm in this almost like a new year era, do you know what I mean? New school year era, I'm now in my fitness girl era. And I'm going to tell you guys so you can hold me accountable. So I've done my first workout this morning, and I'm going to try and work out maybe 5 days a week, maybe Monday to Friday, try and do a workout. So I'll update you all next week if I've done any more workouts than the one I've done today. But fingers crossed, you girl keeps it up, because I actually quite enjoyed it. I don't love high intense cardio stuff. I don't like running. I think it's the boobs. Big boob girls are not made to run and jump around because it hurts. It actually hurts. So anything I did strength and conditioning. I don't mind stuff like that. It's high impact, but not jumping. Does that make sense? But anyway, I'm going to try and keep up with that era of my life. Eating healthy. I had a protein shake for breakfast. I know, who am I? I haven't had them yet. I'm going to make them once I podcasted. Little pizza bagels for lunch. So you have a little bagel, you put the tomato puree on, then the mozzarella. Does that class as healthy? I don't know, probably not, but I'm going to make them anyway. And then I'm going to Lucy's tonight, and we're going to, Lucy, I'm not allowed to cook because I can't cook. Lucy's going to cook us some pasta, because Lucy's also in her fitness girl era. She's actually doing a race in November, which is exciting. I'll share the links to her donation page on the Instagram on Thursday. It's Thursday today, not in my life, but in your life. When you're listening, it's Thursday. Isn't that weird? I'm speaking to the future. Hello, future. Yeah, I'll share the links to her donation page so you can all go and send her all your money. No, I'm joking. But even £1, you know what I mean, goes a long way for charity. What do I have to tell you all? We've done quite a few cute date days, me and Lucy, actually. Let me give you a rundown, because we've had quite a few, I think. So we had, I don't even remember what dates these all happened on, because Lucy doesn't get weekends off, and because I haven't been at work, really, we've been doing date days on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. So I'm I don't remember what days anything happened, but we did one date that was junkyard golf. We did the 3 courses, and you get 2 cocktails with that package, and it was £18 each, which I don't think is too bad. Then we moved over to the new Lane 7 and we did bowling, which Lucy won. Lucy also won golf, but only by 1 point in the end. So I was I was so nearly there. We played bowling at Lane 7, Lucy won. Then we did, oh my God, what's it called? Darts and pool. Now, I've never played pool. Lucy was I can't believe your dad's never taught you to play pool. And I was literally never. I don't even think my dad knows how to play pool. We're just not a pool family. And I can't lie, I didn't enjoy getting the angle of the stick, and then it's long, and then the stick literally hit me in the face, and stripes and spotty balls, whatever it was called, and it hits that twice. You have to get 2 goes. Stress, didn't enjoy. But I quite enjoyed the darts, and we played this new, I think it's still quite new, it's called Dartsy. It's virtual darts. So you throw the darts like normal, but then there's a screen which calculates your score, and you can play different games, and it's really cool. And literally a few days after we did that, Lucy's bar got a call saying, we want to put this in your bar. So now they have this virtual dartboard in Lucy's bar, the Raven in Clevedon, which is in Sunderland. So basically you want to get your asses down there and play virtual darts, because genuinely, normal darts, it's fine, isn't it? But it's you throw it, all right, I got 2, you write it down, boring. But this starts, you throw it in, the telly literally calculates it all for you. You can put your pictures on there, it does replay so you can watch it back. You can scan the QR code after, you get all your scores and stats and stuff. It's actually fun because you don't have to do the maths. I think anything that involves maths isn't fun. But this doesn't involve maths anymore. You just have to throw the darts and have a good time, and it's really fun. So we did that, and then we went for dinner at the Muddler, which, if you guys know me, you know that's not my type of restaurant. I'm a very fussy vegetarian, so I think it's like a Pan-Asian restaurant, didn't have a lot for me on the options. So I pretty much ate a bowl of rice, but Lucy had loads of food. But that was her date day for her, so I wanted to do things that she would enjoy. And I had some good cocktails, to be fair, and I was like, as long as you're happy, like, I'm happy eating a bowl of rice. And it was really good rice. It was like egg fried rice. Honestly, filled me up, tasted good. I was happy. Lucy was happy with her. She had like 3 starters, and I was there with my bowl of rice. But honestly, I was happy. Then on next date day, I'm trying to think if we even had another date day in between. Honestly, we've been living our best lives. I'm gonna have to look at my phone and see everywhere we've been, because we've literally been everywhere. Okay, so we had Lane 7, bowling, golf, darts, everything. What was our next date day? Did we have another one before the date day? Oh no, the next date day is the date day we just had. I was stressing thinking I've missed a date day out. So we spent the morning in the bar playing darts, and then we went over to the new Fair Play in Newcastle. Now, I have some choice words about this place. I'm going to be polite, but Fair Play, they are hypocrites, because it was not fair play. So basically, if you haven't heard of it, it's kind of just like a fairgroundy type place, and you get tokens, and if you match the high score that's set for each game, you get a stamp. If you get 6 stamps, you get a duck. Some of these scores, one of the games, I think it was set to like 290. I kid you not, me and Lucy played it twice. I didn't get 1 single point. You had to like throw a ball in a milk jug. And also on TikTok, you see them, like everyone's just like throwing all the balls at once. We got told off for doing that. And then I watched someone else do it after us, and I was like, this is not fair. I was like, they're cheating. Don't let them cheat, because I wasn't allowed to cheat, even though we didn't know it was cheating. But I was just getting annoyed, and we didn't win a duck, so I left in a very bad mood. I was probably a little bit stroppy. I do fear that mine and Lucy's relationship, we're getting to the point where I am like not trying to impress it. No, that's the wrong way to describe that. But like, I'm sort of letting my weirdness shine, basically. I'm not like having to always be like this like perfect girlfriend around Lucy. Like, she's seeing a weird side of me. We were in the Uber to town, and oh my god, even the taxi driver, he must have like looked at me and gone, yeah, I know what songs you're gonna like. And he was putting on like Wicked and stuff, so I was literally singing Defying Gravity in the Uber, and Lucy was just like, oh my god, get me out of this car right now. And it was also a weird taxi journey. He took us a really strange way, and his driving was making me ill, but the music was good. So I feel like I'm now getting to the point where Lucy's like, shit, like I've kind of like got myself stuck with this psycho. I'm not psycho, I'm just weird. Tell you who is a psycho, whoever's trolling me, and I actually know who you are, so it's not even like you're a secret. Yeah, guys, I'm getting trolled. Like, I'm actually getting trolled. Isn't that quite embarrassing? So there's the same person who won't speak to my face, even though they know they could. I've told them they can come speak to my face. Or to Lucy's face. Well, they've actually texted Lucy before. But yeah, I'm getting trolled. Someone is like coming to the podcast, and like basically they're not coming for me. They're not coming for Lucy. They're coming for our relationship. And I just think it's quite funny and cute that they think that it can work. Like, basically, one of the things, I'll tell you all this because it's not even bad at all. So 2 weeks before Lucy and I even met, Lucy had slept with someone else. Like, we didn't know each other existed. And this person, I know who you are, is sending it into the podcast like, did you know about that? How do you feel about that? And I'm like, I literally text him and like, do you think we hadn't discussed this all in the past? Do you think that's going to come between us? And do you think, even if it did come between us, that after you're going on like a little psycho, Lucy's going to go back to you? No! Like, it's baffling. But yeah, it's just like stupid things, and they're trying to like, they're just trying to break us up, and it's just funny that's not going to work. But yeah, me and Lucy, like, we're in too deep now. We're in the like, I can be slightly weird around her stage. Like, she got a tiny glimpse of it in the pool in Florida. I was like walking around the pool like a little gremlin, but I feel like she really got a glimpse of it the other day, and now she's like, great. Oh, you're like, that was a big yawn, pardon me. Yeah, now she's like stuck with little crazy me. That's like my problem. Like, I come across as this like calm, cool, collected, maybe I don't, I probably don't on the podcast at least, but you know, I come across as this like sophisticated girly, and then you get to know me and I'm like, bam, I'm actually really quite strange. But I think the best people are a little bit weird. Anyway, I was telling you about our dates, wasn't I? So yeah, went to Fair Play, didn't think it was fair. Like, it was a good night, but I just think I was just getting frustrated that I was getting nowhere near these like target goals. And even Lucy, who's so much sportier than me, was not getting close enough, and it was just like annoying, and other people were getting annoyed. And I know it's just open, so maybe they're going to like lower these high numbers, because I really just want a duck. Then I thought, you know what, I'll just buy a duck on Amazon. Like, I don't need you to give me a duck. I can win my duck off my own bag and buy it on Amazon. So we did that, and the burgers and chips were really nice, to be fair. It's with Burger Drop, it's called. I've never heard of them, but they were good veggie burgers, good chips. Lucy enjoyed her food. I'm trying to think if I have to chat with you guys about anything else. I really don't think so, apart from like my fitness girl era, the dartboard, the dates. Yeah, I think without further ado, let's jump straight on into this week's episode. So this week's question of the week is, what are 3 things that you would put in a lesbian starter pack for a baby gay? Let's try and think what mine would be. I'm going to put confidence in there, because I feel like so many baby gays lack the confidence in themselves and the confidence to, like, you know, go to approach people on dates. So we're putting confidence in there. I'm going to put mine specifically for a femme girly. Like, that's, you know, when you like pack those shoe boxes at Christmas and you can choose if it goes to a boy or a girl. Like, my box has been packed for a feminine lesbian. So I'm giving them the confidence to like own who they are, like go and chat to the sexy mask lesbian. Like, I'm giving them the confidence to do that. I'm going to give them, I don't know what it is, but I'm going to give them something that gives them a look of lesbianism. They're still feminine, but something, I'm trying to think what I could give them. Maybe a rainbow bracelet. You know, my little bracelet that's got like rainbow, like a rainbow on it, but it's not like gay, it's not a flag, it's just like a little rainbow. I'm going to give them something like that, just to give them like a flair of being a lesbian. And I'm going to give them a sexy mask lesbian girlfriend. I feel like that's a really good thing to have in a starter pack. A sexy mask lesbian girlfriend. But then they don't need something to make them look gay, really, do they? Because that is the mask lesbian. I don't know. Let's see what you guys said. Okay, we have carabiner, jorts, and a plant. That was very gay. Information on how to pleasure themselves and other women. I like that. A box of rings and a guide on how to chat up women. I like that. That's a good little mix of things for them. Tattoos, a thumb ring, and confidence. Yes, to the confidence. A pack of cigs, a carabiner, and a Red Bull. Don't tell Jill that I got in trouble for my Red Bull last week, guys. But now I'm in my fitness girl era. I'm not going to drink Red Bulls anymore. I don't know what this is. Prozac, whatever that is. A Lady Gaga album. And a U-Haul truck. The U-Haul truck. Obsessed. A carabiner. Girl in Red or Hayley Kiyoko. And Doc Martens. Obsessed. Carabiners are very popular, guys. A carabiner. A straight girl to fall in love with them. And a lesbian film that ruins you emotionally. You guys are so funny. Tissues for heartbreak. No, let's give them... If we can give them anything in this starter pack, let's give them the power to not get their heart broken. A baby strap. Oh, a little baby strap. And flowers for their new girlfriend. That's cute. A climbing membership. Climbing's so gay, isn't it? It's like the strong fingers, the short nails, the harnesses. It's so gay. A vegan/veggie restaurant voucher, and a lifetime subscription to the podcast. I like that one. That's my favourite. Oh, yay. They can have a lifetime subscription. Like a dog. A lifetime subscription to the Lesbian Lounge. You can all have a lifetime subscription to the Lesbian Lounge. We're not going anywhere, I promise. That's so cute. A therapist's number. Fair enough. They might need that. Boxes for U-Haul packing. And extra boxes because she's going to steal them. You know what, me and Lucy, we ran into a bit of an issue the other day. Obviously, Lucy is quite significantly smaller than me. She says she's 5'4". That's a lie. She's 5'3". I'm 5'6". I'm also like a bit bigger built than Lucy. So her clothes don't fit me. She wears like a size small, whereas I'm like a comfortable size medium, like sometimes a large if it's something on the boobs. And what was I putting on? I don't remember. I was trying to put on some of Lucy's shorts and one pair wouldn't go over my arse. And then one I could get on and they were so like skin tight on me. Like obviously her jumpers fit because she wears like a baggier jumper. So they just kind of like fit me a bit tighter. But I was like, this is not good. Like one time I didn't have any clothes sleeping at Lucy's house. I was like, I'll just wear a pair of your boxers. Uncomfortable, too tight. So that's one thing I can't steal from my girlfriend, but I do steal the hoodies, so it's all good. Therapy, a perfect fitting vest top, and hand sanitizer. Fair enough. A season ticket to your local women's football team. Love that. I would love one of them. Any song by Fletcher and nail clippers. Yeah, clip those nails, girl. That's so gay, isn't it? But I don't conform to the lesbian stereotype of having short nails at all. Realization media, a queer book. This is more than 3, but I'm going to let you off. Oh, it's not. You've just written loads for your third thing. And a safe space that could be a link to a community or like a bracelet with lesbian pride colours. That's like my little bracelet. Even though I didn't get it because it was giving lesbian, I just got it because it was giving rainbow and it was cute. Hair ties, yep, get that hair out your face. Nail clippers, lip balm / big ass energy water bottle for hydration and electrolytes. Fair enough, we know what you need the energy for, girl. Confidence, Jamaican woodbine, and alcohol. Should we do 2 more? Let's do 2 more. A carabiner, so popular. Flannel shirts and Doc Martens. That is like, if we add jorts to that, I feel like that is how you describe your typical lesbian. They're wearing their jorts, they've got their carabiner on, their Doc Martens on, and their flannel shirts. We're all picturing the same thing right now. Do you know what I mean? Like you can all see the exact type of woman I'm describing, exactly what she's wearing. Like we're all picturing the same person right now. Okay, one more. Femme fresh, yep. Keep that fanny clean, lip balm, and a picture of Sandra Bullock. There we go. That's what a lovely little lesbian starter pack we've created. I feel like carabiners are the most popular. I feel like you don't really see people wearing them out. Like I went out to Rusty's the other night and I feel like I didn't see a lot of carabiners, but maybe it's because I don't look for them. Like I would never personally... Again, my apologies. I thought I had a good night's sleep. Obviously not. Like I would never wear a carabiner just like, oh, I'm going to put my carabiner on so everyone knows I'm a bottom. Even though me and Lucy had this argument last night, I was like, I'm actually a top. And she was like, no, you just like being on top. And I was like, yeah, so that makes me a top. And she was like, no, it doesn't. Like, a top is like someone who has like the dominant energy. Like they tell you to get on top. Like, and I was like, yeah, that's me. And Lucy was like, shut the fuck up. Like, no, it's not. But I've decided I'm a top. I saw this thing on TikTok that said, femmes are really like the tops. No, what did it say? Femmes are the... I feel like it said the men in the relationship, but I don't like that saying. But like something like that. Femmes are really like the masculine ones in the relationship. Masks just wear the men's clothes. It was something like that. Basically, it was basically saying that us femmes actually run the ship. No, wear the trousers. That was it. That was it. Femmes wear the trousers in the relationship. The masks, they just wear the men's clothes. But we, theoretically, metaphorically, we wear the trousers. We're in charge. Do you know what I mean? Like... Lucy's my bitch. Love you, Lucy. She's probably not even listening, bless her, because she's so busy with the bar, but we'll let her off, won't we? And she's training for a race. I was going to say marathon. It's not a marathon, but, you know, dream big. It'll be a marathon one day, girl. Right. Shall we jump into some dilemmas? I think so. Okay, first one. Oh my God, every time I open the dilemma app, it pops up with this annoying thing that takes ages to go away, but we got it. Okay. Hey, I need to know if I'm the bad person for falling out with my friend of 5 years. So I told her I had a girlfriend, and I told her only, and my boy best friend. Okay, so you told this one girl and your boy best friend. I told her not to tell my family and my sister that I had a girlfriend, but she went on and told them. So am I the bad person for falling out with her over it? No, not at all. Like, if you felt comfortable to come out to two people, so you had your boy best friend and your girl best friend, and you said, listen guys, like, I've got a girlfriend, I'm gay, but like, don't tell anyone. And then they've like, what's the word? Something to your trust. What word am I looking for? Shout it out to me, guys. You're not shouting loud enough. I don't know what the word is. Like, taking your trust and basically fucking like thrown it on the floor and stamped on it. Like, no, you're not the bad person at all. Like, that was sensitive information. Like, you obviously felt comfortable enough to tell them this information, and then they just fucking went, yeah, fuck that, fuck you. Oi, Sandra, Sally's got a girlfriend. Like, that's horrible. Like, if someone trusts you with that information, you hold that information close to your heart and until that person tells you, okay, I'm going to tell people. Then you go, okay, brilliant, good for you, I'm happy for you, I'm proud of you. But that's not your business to go and tell. Like, I couldn't think of anything worse than someone saying to me, like, listen, Julia, I'm gay, but like, I don't want to tell anyone. And then going and telling the person that they fear telling the most, like, crazy. So no, you're not the bad one at all for falling out with them. I think if anything, you've done the right thing by cutting them out of your life, because clearly they're not trustworthy people and they're not true friends if they didn't stick up for you. Okay, here we go. How should I try? Why can't I speak? Let's try again. How should I tackle the transition from being bisexual with a heavy preference for women to thinking I may be a lesbian? I've had a boyfriend for around a year, but have found myself falling out of love with him, being disinterested in sex, and instead finding myself fantasizing over female friends or admiring women I see across the street. It's terrible, I know. It just feels like an impossible conversation to start. It's not terrible at all. Like, you're feeling these feelings. Like, obviously, you're saying, like, you've always been bisexual. Like, some people have these feelings and they thought they were fully straight. And then they're thinking, oh my God, I've been married for 15 years. Do I now want to get with a girl? Like, you've always had these attractions to women. Maybe you're now just realizing that maybe the woman preference is a lot higher than the male preference, which is so fine. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's a conversation that probably needs to be had between you and your boyfriend, but it's how you word it to him. Maybe you just want to break up with them. Like, if you're just really not feeling it, you're not feeling the sex, you're just like, ew, get away from me. You can break up with them. You could be honest with them and say, listen, like, you knew getting into this relationship I was bisexual and I just have this urge to go and like explore my lesbian side, so I'm breaking up with you. Fair enough. Or just say I'm breaking up with you. You don't owe him an explanation. Do you know what I mean? You said you've been with him for about a year. Like, in the long scheme of things, the grand scheme of things, that's not that long of a time. So if you need to just, you know, sorry, bye-bye. Like, I know Lucy did that with one of her boyfriends. She was like, right, I'm breaking up with you. And then she was a lesbian next week. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it happens to a lot of people. So many people, I think, are in a relationship and then they realise that it's not the relationship for them. I was even in one of them relationships with a girl where, like, the sex stopped and just the romantic attraction wasn't there anymore. It happens, and you have to put yourself first. You cannot let yourself live in a relationship for the rest of your life where you know you're not 100% happy and you're never going to be 100% happy. Because even if you decide to stay in this relationship, you know you've had these thoughts. So that means you're not 100% happy in that relationship, because if you were, you wouldn't have the thoughts of, you know, wanting to explore. It doesn't matter with what gender. You wouldn't want to explore with anyone. You're just so locked into your partner. So the fact that you're like having the thoughts, you're not 100% happy. So if you stay in that relationship, you're always going to wonder what if, and you're probably going to start to detest the person you're with because they're the person that stopped you from getting to explore with whoever it is. So I think the boyfriend's got to go. You know, like I said, you can either just break up with him and say, listen, like, this just isn't working anymore. Break up, block, bye-bye, fannies and tits. Or you can be honest with him. I guess it depends how open you are, how much he knows about your bisexuality. Is that a word? Bisexuality, I like it. Like, how much does he know, to the extent that, like, have you said to him, listen, I've always been a bisexual with a heavy preference for women, but like I'm interested in exploring this relationship, and then it became a relationship. See how you feel. I don't know you and your relationship, but he's got to go. Even if you go and explore your lesbian side and you think, actually, I do think I am bisexual and I want to get back with the man, but I don't think that's going to happen. Like, I don't think I know anyone who's been like questioning being a lesbian, explored being a lesbian and gone, actually, I'm going to go back to dating men. I don't think that happens, because once you experience dating a woman, life changes for the better. Like, women just understand women because you're a woman, so you understand women's needs, women's brains, women's wants, and the woman you're with is going to understand your needs and wants, and she's going to do things for you, and you're not going to feel like you're having to like beg for things, because she's just going to do it because she loves you, and you're going to have so much fun being in a woman-loving woman relationship, and I'm excited for you. So keep us updated, you know, don't worry about the man. I'm sure he'll find someone else. And I always say this, would you not, like, picture a lesbian dating a straight man, they're dating, the lesbian or the bisexual person's like, I want to be with women, but I'm with you and it's awkward. Like, surely the boy would rather be broken up with and then find someone to date who actually fancies his gender. Do you know what I mean? Because he's probably also noticing, hang on, like, why aren't we having sex as much anymore? Like, something's off. He would rather surely be with someone who wants to have sex with him and wants to suck his willy and, what's the word? Fucking, what is that word when you touch a willy with your hand? Is there a word for it? Blowjob. No, handjob. I can't even, I literally don't know straight terms. Like, he's going to be want to be with someone who wants to do that sort of thing with him. He's not going to want to be in a relationship with someone who's questioning their relationship, questioning if they actually want to be with the opposite gender. And he's going to be realising all these things and realising, hang on, there's no sex, there's no this. He's going to want to be with someone who wants to do those things with him. And he's going to want you to be with someone who you want to have sex with. So realistically, like, it probably isn't going to be like a smooth breakup, because when are breakups ever really smooth? But in the long run, I think he will come to understand that you did the best thing for the both of you by breaking up with him, because he's going to find someone who's right for him and you're going to find someone who's right for you. But good luck and keep us updated. Okay, moving on. So I'm really stuck with this one. I like someone a lot. We've known each other for a few months and we started off on a very much romantic vibe. But because of outside factors, it never went anywhere. And eventually she outright said she felt like it had switched to a platonic relationship because of the way her brain works. Okay, so you were seeing someone, it was going well, other things happened, and then it kind of just switched to being a more platonic relationship. Happens a lot, I think. She's now dating someone who she has on multiple occasions compared to me in terms of how she's treated and how it makes her feel. Okay, in a good way of comparison, I hope, being like, oh, like, you treat me so much better, like, I felt so much happier with you, hopefully in that term. I'm really at a loss of what to do. I really like this girl, and from what I've picked up, she does like me too. But now it feels like I've been replaced by someone who makes her feel a similar way and is closer. Oh, okay, so she's basically just comparing the both of you, being like, oh, it's really quite similar to when we were together. I understand. Do I stay stupid and hold out hope, or do I cut her off and attempt to heal from something that so far has made me feel the highest of highs, but also the lowest of lows? This is a really tricky situation, isn't it? Because it was going really well, things were good, and then it just like had this switch to platonic, and then all of a sudden she's seeing someone new, comparing it to when you were together. But I think in this situation, you have to wait for her to realise that you are the better person for her, which she may never not. This person may be her soulmate and they might end up being together for the rest of your lives. Or she might realise, hang on, like, yeah, the treatment and everything is similar, but I'd rather be with Sally. But I think the best thing for you to do to protect your mental health is no contact. Like, do not be messaging, do not be stalking the Instagram, looking at all the photos from the dates that they're going on, the little photo booth pictures that they're taking. Do not do that, because that is only going to damage your mental health. You're only going to get in your head about it and then think, that could have been me. You're going to start comparing yourself, and it's just going to damage your mental health. So the best thing you can do, don't look, even block if you have to, but, you know, like, restrict access, don't look. And if this girl does realise, hang on, I'd rather be with you, she'll reach out to you, and then the ball's in your court to decide, yep, I'm willing to work on this and give it another go, or actually, you told me it wasn't working, you got with someone else, you've left me in the dark for this long, I deserve better, toodle pip. Do you know what I mean? But good luck and love you lots. Okay, we're going to do one more. Actually, should we do one more? Because I don't know what this one is. Let's just Google it. Do I know what this is? I don't know. We'll go for it anyway. Question. What is your opinion on service tops? I'm going to take a guess that a service top, I'm going to say it's like a stone top. So somebody who services you in the sexual department but doesn't like to receive anything. Let's just check. Service top, lesbian meaning. Okay, we have a definition. A service top is a lesbian, bisexual, or queer person who enjoys taking a dominant or penetrating role in sex, but whose primary motivation is bringing pleasure to their partner rather than receiving it themselves. Exactly what we thought. This emphasis on giving pleasure extends beyond the bedroom, describing acts of service and care that makes a partner happy. They may also be known as givers and prefer to give pleasure without receiving. I understand. Yeah, and then it said similar to a stone top. There we go. My opinion on service tops. I think you do you. Do you know what I mean? Like, a service top and a pillow princess, that's a match made in heaven, is it not? Because some girls out there, they don't want to put their fingers in a pussy. They don't want to lick a clit. And some girls, all they want to do is put the fingers in the pussy and lick the clit. Do you know what I mean? I can't believe I'm saying this and my mother listens to the podcast. Oh my God, sorry, jail. Yeah, I think you go service tops. We love service tops. Woohoo. Because, yeah, like, you do you. Who cares if you want to give and receive? Who cares if you just want to receive? Who cares if you just want to give? As long as that dynamic works with you and your partner. Like, I remember when Lucy and I first got together and I was in my pillow princess era, Lucy was like, it really doesn't bother me. Like, Lucy is someone who much prefers to give than receive sex, and I'm someone who much prefers to receive than give sex. But now we've got this little working out where, like, we both give and receive, and it's really good fun. And obviously I'm a top, aren't I? Like, I'm giving dominant lesbian energy. I'm like, bitch, you get on your knees and fucking beg for sex with me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm a top. I'm a dominatrix. I'm really not. Like, I'm just really not, am I? But yeah, service tops, you go girls, you go gays, you go theys. We love you. We stand service top. What a lovely way to wrap up this week's episode, thinking about the service top and pillow princess relationships out there. Love you guys. Well, I think we will wrap up this week's episode here. Thank you all so much for listening. Thank you all so much for all the support. Like I said last week, we're now at 11k downloads, top 50 podcasts on Million Podcasts. It's mind-boggling that the podcast receives the support it does. I'm so grateful. And like I said earlier, you all get a lifetime subscription to the pod. I'm not going anywhere. I love you guys so much, and I just love filming the episodes. Like, I literally texted Lucy after I filmed last week, because obviously I missed the week when I was poorly, and I was like, I'm just so happy. Like, I just love it. Just like my little cute studio, you guys, it's just the best. So yeah, you all get a lifetime subscription to the pod, but to make sure the pod is a lifetime thing, please give us a review, give us a follow on Instagram and TikTok at the lesbianlounge.podcast, and please send us your dilemmas and questions and stories. I'm coming to like the end of the group that I've got sent in, so please send them in, because without them there really isn't much of a podcast. It would literally just be me chatting shit to you all, and I want to chat shit about your guys' dilemmas and give advice and everything like that. So head to the link tree in the description of the episode and you can send me, literally, it can be the shortest question ever, it can be the longest dilemma ever, it can just be telling me about the like shittest lesbian sex you've ever had. I want it all. Nothing's off limits. Like, literally, give me graphic details. I want it all. Thank you so much. 5-star reviews, follows, subscribes, notifications, all those good things. And I will see you all next Thursday for a brand new episode. I love you all so much. Bye.